I am back with 50 more exchanges to try and pull a fantasy card. We don't get one today. The only last-ditch effort thing I can think of is grinding more cup chases to try and get it from there, but it's not looking good. I have 41 right now, and after I'm done opening these, I can make 9 more. I could make 80 to 81 overall pullable ones, but I'm not sure if I want to use my 78s and 79s for that. I gotta wait and see what you need for the event after Marquee. Obviously, 80s help with the Team of the Week player as well, so it depends on... We'll see on Wednesday if that's a card I want to make. The Pedersen was pretty fun as we go 0 for 2 to start here. This time I have mostly the 76 to 77 trade-ins that were made from trading in 75s. I had like 150 to work with, if I remember correctly. Ty Gibson, is it just me or is that a really weird looking profile picture on his card? It just doesn't look right for some reason. I also have the Season 1 Milestone Choice Pack from doing objectives. I do know who's inside. I don't fully know who I want, that's why I haven't opened it. I'll probably just take Chandler Stevenson. I might as well rip that now too, just in case people haven't seen what's in it and are interested to know. It's William Eklund. This is also the first time we're seeing the purple pull glow, and hopefully not the last, because it's guaranteed to see it. Eklund, Stevenson, and Garland. I think Stevenson's the best card. Eklund obviously has the Swedish chem to work with. I'm wondering if they're going to add a San Jose chem eventually, since him and Macklin are both from Season 1 stuff and they're on the Sharks, so maybe they're thinking of adding that in the future. Stevenson, you could get a +1. Also, Garland, not a bad card. I feel like Stevenson is the better of the 3, in my opinion, so that's probably who I'm going to go with. Obviously, you pick who you want. Eklund could be fun as well, but we're going to go with him. Either way, I'm not sure if I'm using any of them, so it doesn't really matter. Stevenson, I could try on my 3rd line, but we'll see. What's in this one? We're back on the grind. We're trying to pull a fantasy card, obviously without spending money, because we ain't about that life. And we're still waiting to see... I don't know if it's going to be... Probably not today, because they don't do content on Mondays. Maybe tomorrow. They claim they're adding more ways to earn collectibles, but it might only be on Friday still, because they kind of made it sound like they were going to do it the whole time, which... It could be the case, but also if you're adding stuff Friday, that's not a lot of time to do them because this event ends early. It ends either the day of or the day before the season starts. If I had to guess, it would be on Tuesday, which would be tomorrow. But we'll have to just wait and see, I guess. Get a 76. I don't think it really matters, 76 or 77. The only thing that matters is if it's a fancy card. Before, the one we did the other day, a 79 alumni was something we could look forward to as well, but there's just nothing to look forward to here unless it's the fantasy card. Basically looking for a Bowen Byram or a Chris Letang. I'm sure there's others, but those are the 2 that I can remember off the top of my head. They're not going to be in there. Did everyone enjoy Hut Champs Season 1? Because I did for once. It very much went my way for the first time ever. We got top 100, and I've never done that before in my life. And I know that I think it probably helps when a lot of people are upset at the game right now, so maybe either less people are playing or more people are just checked out. I was locked in. I was trying my absolute hardest, and it did pay off, which means I get to try the Zetterberg, which should be really fun because I can put him on the McKinnon and Pavanka line, and he gets a +3. And so I either have to choose if I want to use him, Naslin, or Pedersen. There's so many cards. That's why I didn't take the Eklund, because the Eklund also would have fit in there, but I can't imagine he would have been better than the other options available to me. It'd be more of a long-term investment to, like I said, if they add the Sharks line, there's a chance that you could plus them up with that as well. But that could never happen, or it could only happen in Season 2 or Season 3. You never know. It's all random. I hate that about it. I feel like if the line chems were less random, it would be more team variety, because right now there's very much meta teams. That's the one thing about it. Does also give cards that wouldn't have as much value more value, which is kind of cool, but it also sucks when you really want to use that player and you can't because he's magically 40,000 coins when the same overall as him for other people are like 4. Maybe not that low, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not complaining because we pulled 2 Terravinans, and that's like, it was 80,000 coins, if not more. Probably should have looked if anyone actually pulled one from these yet, or if we confirmed that it's not possible before I mean, there's nothing else to really do with those players anyway, so I might as well try. How many people looking to buy 75s, I would imagine, and even if you are, how many are you going to want, and what are the odds EA is going to add another set for them? Probably very low. On the bright side, the Blue Jays did win. Therefore, they won their division. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch a playoff series between either them and the Red Sox or the Yankees. I'd personally rather watch them against the Red Sox. That's just because I want the Yankees to lose. Sorry, not sorry. Probably not an unpopular opinion if I had to guess. You're either very much for them or very much against them. Kirk has gained so much aura this season with the game he had yesterday, and then the The fact that he stole a base this year as well is kind of crazy. Imagine if there was just an open all button. I mean, it probably wouldn't be as fun, I guess, but it would definitely save time. It does take a while to... I don't mind it for the player packs, but when you get packs of only one collectible and you have to open like 20 of them in a row, it's an unnecessary time sink when it could all just go to the item inbox. This obviously is more fun to actually open it to see the animation and the glow and all that stuff, but still takes time to go. And then when you're only... like, there's only one type of card that I'm looking for, and I know that the odds of getting it are probably 1 in a million. It can't be that high, but it feels that high. It might as well be that high. My game plan right now, I feel like I said it last time though, is if they give us enough collectibles to make, like, we can make 16 right now. If we can make another 16, let's say, and I only have to make 8 to make the Taylor Hall, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fully invest into him. He's a usable card now, and I feel like if he stays healthy, he can definitely score 15 goals to become a 99. He should be a lot of fun. Felt really good in the moment, if that means anything. I don't know if that translates. Probably not. You know, you want to show me a Chris Letang in here. Is there 76? There must be 76, because I'm just thinking, imagine there wasn't even any 76 fantasy cards, so we'd have to get lucky enough to get a 77, then get lucky enough to have that 77 be a fantasy card, but there has to be a 76 one. Was that what Byram was? Was Byram a 76 or a 77? Well, I just actually checked, and there is no 76 fantasy cards, so I probably should have done that research beforehand, but there is 77s, so it is going to be even harder to get one from these than I originally thought, because the last batch we did, either of the overalls had the option. This one we have to get a 77 overall, and then it has to be that specific player. So 1 in a million has become 1 in 2 million at least here. Maybe I'll make a little extra more just to make it more juicy. We'll even do over 100. We'll see. I don't know. Is it worth it? Probably not. I'll at least do the set where I get the fodder that I actually want to use, like, for other stuff, so that way it's doubly worth it, even if we don't get anything. These, if we don't get anything, it's just to put into more exchange packs. Like, all of this is just gonna go into the other upgrade, whereas the ones we did the other day, like I said, I can put them in either event sets. Yeah, events. I was gonna say event sets are team of the week sets, but it's only event sets. You need 78s for marquee right now. I don't know about the event after marquee, because next week's also gonna be marquee, or I guess this Friday now. It's the one after that. We have no idea if it's still gonna be 78s or if it's gonna become 79s or maybe 80s. You have literally no idea. We are almost at the end of the 76 77s. I did make a couple of the ones we did before. We do get another 77, just not the one we're looking for. It is what it is. We had to try. If we didn't try, we would have 100% not gotten one. This way, I say it's 1 in a million, but it's actually a 50% chance that there's a fantasy card in this pack, because there's either a fantasy card in it or there's not. So it's like a coin flip, a really unlucky coin flip that we've never won yet. We got 2 more of these and then 2 more of the 78 79, and then I'll make more 78 79s. I had to make... We had 41, I believe, is what I said at the start, so I'd have to make 9 to get it to 50 at least. So I might make more, we'll see. We'll see how many I can make. I'll just make as many as I can. The last one of these is going to be a 76, so we struck out on those. Once again, going exactly as I expected, this time especially. 78 to 79, it's going to be a 79 Dadanov. He is not a fantasy man. One more, then I'll see how many more I can make, and this will be my exchange finale. Well, really for the year, because there's no other event where I'm going to bother trying to do it like this. We got 10 more 78 to 79 overalls to end it. These are the last exchanges we will be doing for fantasy. It's going to be a 79 to start. Kind of looks like a sleeper card, low-key. Well, he's 5'9", so that doesn't help his case, but there's some very interesting cards in this game, like 78, 79, 80 overall cards that are like 6'7" with 90 speed. You're really just looking to make an absolute budget team, they'd probably do pretty good. Well, I've opened 51 today and 50 the other day, for a grand total of 101 Dalmatians with 0 fantasy. It's hurting. It's not surprising, it still just hurts a little, I won't lie. Getting ahead of myself though, we still have 7 more. It's not over yet. It's never over until it is indeed over, and it's still not over. Jake Allen's actually a sick pull because I can sell my New Jersey backup that I used to power up Demko for like 10K. That just saved me coins. Look at that. We actually won today. I don't know if it's 10. It's at least 8,000. So that was the best pull we've gotten out of any exchange yet. Even better than the alumni's as well. Look at that. Even without getting a fantasy, I leave at least a little happy. We did better than anticipated. I at least got something of worth. Trying to think if there's another card like that we could get. Not really though. another goalie, obviously, but I only need the one because a New Jersey goalie with a Vancouver goalie is a +1 or something along those lines. So I put the 85 Demko with the New Jersey backup. So he's an 86, and he's been playing pretty dang solid, I won't lie. He does let in some stinkers, but I feel like every goalie does. We're down to our final two. Do you want to... I can't remember the cards. Oh, it's Barzell. That's who we want. It is a 79, but it's not the right one. We're down to our final attempt. Matthew Barzell. There's one other one that it could be. That would make me very... I mean, all of them would make me happy, but I'm just thinking of specifics. I'm getting very, very, very greedy. Give me any of them. I don't care. Anyone. No, it's not. It's Ilya Labushkin. We tried our best. We came up short. Now, all that's left is Cup Chase, and it's like, do I want to? Not really. Am I going to? Yes. Yes, I will. The question is, how many am I going to be able to grind? But I'm not going to do one until, like, close to the end of the event. They might drop a second wave as well, which would increase our chances of pulling them if they're all available at the same time. There could be no second wave, though. We'll see. I don't know the exact position we're going to finish in, because I think when they actually tally up everything, you can drop more. We are 92nd right now. I'm hoping we don't drop below 100, because that would suck a lot, but we are going to be able to try the 85 Zetterberg. And like I said, I'm going to put them... I'll show you the team, even though I feel like it's the exact same as the last time I showed you. Can't remember if we had Ekblad or not the last time I showed you, but this is the team that we ended up finishing with. It's the exact same team we used for the whole run, except instead of Ekblad here, it was Faber for a decent chunk. And we had Markstrom as a backup, but I ended up buying this guy who I can now sell and put in Jake Allen for cap space purposes, so we had more room to play with. And then if we get the Zetterberg, he can go here and get a +3 overall, so then I can decide if I like him more than Naslin or Pedersen. Right now, I think Pedersen is better, so I might swap him back in when I start playing online again. I'm not having a great time with ranked is the only problem, so it might just be wait till champs and chill on Cup Chase until then. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you've somehow pulled a fantasy card, let me know what pack you got it from, and I'll see if I can't try and replicate it, but I have my doubts at this point. Either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.